There's a lot of people in the world that's seeking perfection in everything that they do. And what ends up happening is that you end up driving yourself crazy seeking for perfection. Now, let's talk about that for a second, all right? This is Mr. Amen, and this is a Let Them Know Media production. All right, so we talking about seeking perfection in everything that you're doing. Now, I don't think people really realize the type of madness that they are creating in their lives every time they try to find perfection in something that they doing in life. You know, and it could be perfection in how their body look. It could be perfection on how, you know, you do your job at work. It could be how you try to please everybody. You want to be a people pleaser. You want everybody to be pleased with everything that you do. You don't want nobody upset with you. Now, what ends up happening is that you drive yourself insane trying to find perfection in everything that you're doing. You're not eating enough, you eating too much. Somebody you trying to please, and then they not pleased with everything that you're doing. You go to work, you try to do your best, you make a mistake. I know for me, doing a great job with my work is very personal to me. So I understand that when you try to figure out the best way to get the job done in its most decent way possible, and when that doesn't happen, you want to be hard on yourself. You guilt trip yourself. You make yourself feel like you haven't been working hard at all. Ain't nothing that you've been doing ever been good enough when it comes down to you trying to figure out and say to yourself, how did this happen? How did I make that mistake? Where did I go wrong? But see, a lot of people don't understand that that's the way that the divine, you know, works in this world. It's like an institution, it's a school, it's feedback. It's for you to understand what you like and what you don't like. It's so you can observe what the mistake was so you can be better at what you're doing the next time around. Now, I don't think that a lot of people really understand how this works, right? I've said this before, and I'm going to give it to y'all again. So you got your dream, and you got the outcome of that dream, right? You have what is the blessing, and you have what is the plan, the dream, the start. But you got all that space in between, and that's something that you can't plan. That's something that you can't be perfect at. You know why? Because trial and error is there. You making mistakes is there. You figuring out what you didn't know when you first started your plan is right in the middle of everything that's happening. That is a universal law for you not to know everything that you indulge in, and for you to do what? For you to find out. You have to find out, but you have to put yourself in a position where you have trained your mind to understand the difficulties that come with being the person that you want to be in this world, right? It comes with you understanding that if you want to be a people pleaser, that you just not going to be able to please everybody, and you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with everybody just ain't going to like you. So if you so focused on the people that don't like you, how are you focused on the people that absolutely adore you, that absolutely loves you, that absolutely appreciates everything that you're doing for them? You see what I'm saying? You put your attention on the wrong aspect because you want to be what? A people pleaser? That's impossible. There's no way for anybody to do that. And so you have to accept and understand that you are not going to be perfect. And you have to realize that in your imperfections, that's where true perfection really lies at. I don't think people understand and realize that real perfection is being imperfect. It is from making a lot of mistakes. It's from failing forward. It's from you not knowing and going into learning, and then now you know. And so we have to appreciate what? The process. The process is there for us to grab hold of, for us to apply that to our lives. And it is there for us to keep on putting it to work every single day. You keep putting it into play every single day. Before you go to work that day, you can understand that, hey, you know how to do your job. You have an appropriate attitude. You know what your boss want from you. You know what you want from yourself in this job. And so what do? You go straight to it. You have to keep on moving forward, because that is the only way to obtain success in this world. See, there's a way that the divine works. There is a way that God works. Every time something good happens, you have to balance that out with something going wrong. Something is going to go wrong in order to keep you on your feet, to keep you on your 10 toes. It is there to keep on teaching you how to keep going up that ladder. It keeps you going up that ladder. It keeps you gravitating towards the best version of you every single day. And the only way you will be the best version of yourself is by understanding that all of the mistakes that you make, all the attempts that you make and you don't do it right the first time, the second time, the third time, it is there to build strength within you and teach you what you need to know to develop yourself into the person that you are supposed to be. I mean, when you think about that, right? Like, absolutely, like when you think about it, it's like, man, that's a beautiful process. And that's the reason why we say here at Let Them Know Media, trust the process. And that's the reason why my 3, keynotes, keywords is educate, motivate, inspire. You have to be taught everything that you need to know. You have to learn everything that you need to know to catapult you and move you forward. You have to be motivated in your dreams. Your dreams have to be so important to you. You have to be so obsessed with whatever it is that you say that you want to be in this world, that you are self-motivated, self-regulated, and you have what? Some self-discipline. And then the inspiration brings the aspiration into going forward, going towards your goals. So I just want y'all to see how beautiful this process really is when you start thinking about what's actually happening for you. Because what? Life is happening for you and not to you. You have to understand that the universe is trying to give you everything that you need, but you have to understand how the universe works or how God works in order for you to keep proving yourself efficient. You understand what I'm saying to you? You have to prove yourself efficiency in everything that you are doing in this world. You have to do this. It's like school. And that's why we say the hard knock life, the school of hard knock life. Everything in life is an initiation process in order to teach you, to put you into the right perspective. Why? To give you the tools that you will need to either build yourself, and unfortunately, for some of us, we destroy ourselves with the very tools that we need to use to build our foundation up strong and to get us where we need to get to in life. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've actually done that myself. I've actually had to build and destroy myself in order for me to get to where I'm at today. I never knew that this was what I was meant to do, but I knew that this is what I was meant to do. I just never knew how I was supposed to take that road there. I had to heal. I had to go through what I had to go through. I had to be homeless twice, not once, but twice, in order for me to understand. I had to be the worstest person to myself. I had to be the worstest person to other people that I absolutely love to understand that this is not what God wants for me. I had to realize that. And I had to go through. And if it wasn't for me being a strong personality type A, or if it wasn't for me being a strong person that God made me to be, I would have folded under immense pressure. But what ended up happening is that clarity came into fact, and a black diamond at that, started being shaped in the deep soil of myself, deep down on the inside of myself. And you can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. All you have to do is apply the understanding of educating yourself properly, looking at these things with the right eye. You have to look at it with the right eye. You have to look at it with the right concepts. You have to understand it enough. You have to motivate yourself. It has to dig deep and burn deep within you what you say you want to do. And guess what? If that fire isn't lit, if that fire is not burning, then what you want is not really that serious to you. Okay? And then the inspiration comes, and then the aspiration comes. And so I just want y'all to understand that you can do this, you got this, and all you have to do is start now applying the techniques of education, motivation, and inspiration. All you have to understand is that you're not perfect, and perfection comes from being imperfect, and you have to value that with every fiber in your soul, okay? With every fiber inside of you. And this is how you are going to manifest. These are the keys to real miracles. Having your whole mind, your whole body, and your whole spirit indulged in it 100%. 10 toes to the ground. You got this. I want y'all to know that I really appreciate everybody that's been liking and subscribing. If you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you watching this video, and I really hope that with everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm saying, I hope and pray to God that there's at least one person that watched this video and was motivated and was able to inspire themselves to understand what they need to do to take themselves to the next level in life. All right? And when you're ready to do it, that's when you will do it. I want to say thank you to everybody. I want everybody to have a blessed day. All right? This is Mr. Amen, and this is Let Them Know.